The Supima Design Competition is all about giving back and supporting the design schools and giving their graduates an opportunity to pursue their dreams. The fabrics we use are twill, denim, knit, velveteen, and shirting, so they do one look for each of those fabrics.
Hence, it's the challenge for all these finalists to how to sort of take this incredible natural material and express themselves, who they are.
Taking function and making it beautiful is something that I'm super interested in. I love to put details like in the backs or on the sides, kind of in areas where it draws your attention to the woman, but then when she turns around, you can really focus on her. Supima fabrics are special because they're strong, they're soft, and they're vibrant. And that is actually funny because it perfectly describes the woman that I love to dress.
I believe in simplicity. We need to go back to purpose and meaning. For this collection specifically, I was focusing on the line and on the shape, on the body. This woman is everywhere. Even I think that nowadays talking about nationalities or borders is outdated. This transition between two worlds, a messy, complex one, and a new one, much more honest. That's the language I was trying to put in this collection.
I'm a designer that is also a storyteller. The most important thing for my collection is definitely the dyeing technique and the fabrication. I'm using this dye that is solar reactive, and the color develops under the sun. Whatever I do to it while it's under exposure, it will be recorded. So it's really interesting. It's almost like this dye that has memory, that records history.
My collection is the paper doll concept of someone looking at you from the front is different from the back. The inspiration for my line is someone who posts online differently than they live their life. So they're almost putting on a facade. They realize that, and so they're trying to portray a life that they're actually living.
The philosophy of this collection is show that you can use technology to do garments, like from the future to do garments in the present. I love to design, but I also think that fabric manipulation is super important because you can do a very simple silhouette and having this amazing fabric manipulation, and it's gonna shock everyone.
In Chinese philosophy, it believes all things comes from one simple thing, and this one simple thing can become anything. That's what I'm trying to do in this collection. All I did is using like one single shape, and it can become an evening dress, a winter coat. So when people buy my clothes, they can open and redesign by themselves.
Women's contemporary streetwear designer. That would probably be what I would call myself. I think I made this collection for me in a way, because when I go into settings I need to wear formal outfits or evening wear outfits, I sometimes don't feel as comfortable. A lot of the pieces that I created have garments from my past in mind, so some of the ripping of the denim reminds me of like my ripped jeans when I grew up. It's a collection that makes me feel confident going into my future.
It's not your regular design competition. It really is a mentoring program and preparation. It's like a finishing school.
I have to say, these are some of the most spectacular collections that we've ever had in the competition. It'd be really hard to make a decision this year.